About to see something amazing here. Yeah. Like this. The Roland. Got the magic stump. Look at that. Oh my god. This guitar is so sexy. I can't believe it. It's just perfection. Success on every level. You can sort of see that 20-inch radius. The fretwork is beyond belief how perfect it is. And there are some people talking about that zero nut having some problems. I mean, maybe I'll get it on the camera. That zero nut, people had problems. Maybe it was like too high, or it had notches in it or something. I don't know. No problems for me. I think it's the same height. If not, I mean, the difference is negligible. And the notches, it's not like grooves that you'd see in like a nut or something. It's like they made little marks, like little dents cut into the 0 fret on the 3 high strings, so they don't move around too much. But I'm not sure why that's necessary. But anyway, it's not a big deal. You don't even notice it unless you're bending on like the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd fret. Try not to rotate the camera too much. I got this K6 in the small, the mini black knobs. I think this look pretty slick with the rest of the guitar. Look at that neck joint, it's amazing. It's a really nice touch. And they made it look like, it's just flat. Flat there. Doesn't even look like a set neck. Well, especially with the solid finish. Right? Take a look at the action. Oh my god. No, honestly, it's hard to see with the camera. Maybe not. I mean, it's as low as I need it. I mean, I'm not going to benefit for, playability is not going to get any better no matter how much more I lower it right now, because it's so low already. But I don't know what the deal is, but there's no compromise with playability versus sound. On those high strings, I've got that action as low as I need it, as low as I want it, and it still just sings. Like they don't choke out or anything from the low action. The sustain is there as if the string was like 1/4 of an inch off the fretboard. But you can see it's It's not quite a 1/4 inch, or more. Let's say it's probably closer to a millimeter at most. Millimeter at the 12th fret. Right? It was a good shot. You can see that it actually is a 20-inch radius. It's not totally flat. There's a little bit of a curve there. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's so close to being flat, why not go all the way? Like classical guitars or that Sean Lane VGA. Just gotta be able to get the Sean Lane VGA, get it headless. And we'd be in business. Here's a close-up of that bridge. A hardtail J Custom. I really wanted that trim, but sounds like it had some problems. Who knows? Who knows what the deal is with that? Problems on the user's end or manufacturer or what? But anyway, I would just use it. For me, it would just be more of a novelty than anything. Pretend I'm Alan Holdsworth for about 10 seconds and then go back to what I normally do. Probably use it about 3% of the time. Would not be worth it. But anyway, this bridge system, it is so elegant from a design point of view. Also, it looks beautiful, but it's so elegant. I mean, double ball end strings, string changes, it's just a thing of beauty. This, you know, you just loosen up the fine tuners all the way. The little slot comes out. You know, it's sticking out far enough because you loosened it all the way. You put the ball in there. I guess you put the ball in up on the headpiece first. It's shipped with single ball end strings, so that's what's in there now. I'm going to switch these out pretty soon. But yeah, it's really great. You get I think it's a 1.5 millimeter hex wrench or Allen wrench or whatever, and there's a little hole on the side. You put it in the hole and you loosen it a little bit, and then you can change the intonation, action for each individual string on the saddle. You know, like a regular sort of, you know, like a regular trem that's not a tune-o-matic or whatever. All those sorts of things. So that's pretty nice. But and you have screws, two screws that you use to work with the intonation, changing the intonation and action. There's like one up here on the left, and then one down here on the right. I mean, you can change the angle of the saddles, meet the string. I have mine pretty much at how they came out of the factory. I don't know what having the angle of the saddle I don't know what. I'm not sure what that does, so I'm just not going to do anything to it. But I did lower the action across the board here. A little lower up top, you know. It's just amazing. And one interesting thing, the pole heights on the Holdsworth pickups, they're always like that. Like they're a little bit higher, like around here. Get a better shot. They're sort of right, they're level right here, and then they're a little bit higher around the D and A string. They're always exactly like that. Like on both of my pickups, on my HF2, and on this one, it's the same thing. But I changed the neck pickup a little bit. Try to get as much volume coming out of the high strings as possible. It's even tilted a little bit. don't know if you could see it. Probably not. Anyway. It seems to make a difference. I don't really know. But just try to get as much volume out as the higher strings there so I can get a really consistent sound with clean sound.